Good evening, everyone. Tonight's scene in New Sarum is set in Katerina's downtown studio apartment that she has just acquired. And she is looking around. It's not huge, but it's definitely more space than what she's ever had to herself before. Um, it's about between 600 and 700 square feet, and it's got a few things in it: a couch, a bed, a few tables, maybe a bookcase, uh, a table and chairs. There's no TV or anything like that. She's not. She's never been a big TV watcher, um, so that doesn't bother her. But she just kind of she takes it all in, and definitely nicer than any apartment that she's seen, in the projects, or it's even a little nicer than other apartments that she's been in. But she sits down on the couch and starts thinking about the events of the past week, surviving the werewolf, things that have been going on with Erin, and her thoughts flicker back and forth between different things, going back from one thing to the other. She first thinks about how she went from having basically nothing to now she has a business, a car, a haven, more than more than what she's ever had before in her life and in life. And I can't screw this up. I have to do what's necessary to keep it and to keep going. And I have to think about who am I going to talk to that knows people that can connect me. Who to talk to my friends and see who they know. I know that Cecilia would be a good person to talk to. I don't know if she'd talk to me about stuff like that. I guess I can ask. Wouldn't hurt to ask. I mean, if she says no, she says no. Hopefully, I can figure out some people who know people or know people that know people or something. Then I have to figure out this whole business thing. But Yvette said that she'd be there for me, so I hope that that works out. As she looks around some more, thinking of everything that she has right now is because of the venture. She's not sure how far she should trust that, but right now she's going to enjoy it for what it is. She hopes that one day there can be some real change, some real bridges built between the clans. And then she thinks about a couple of nights previous when she was at the Obsidian Shore with Lacey to see Axel. Axel was kind of scary. He It didn't seem like he was there, like he wasn't in his right mind. I hope that the next time I see him, he's better. I'd like to talk to him some more about. And I told him about wanting to be a Harvey, and he said I should talk to him. So I'd like to go back and talk to him. And she thinks about also the sheer amount of grief that she felt while she was there too. The feelings of sadness and even pain, maybe some despair in there. She's never felt anything that heavy before. I don't ever want to feel that way again. That was horrible. And I couldn't make it stop. Thankfully, it only lasted the night, and I was fine last night when I woke up. So much crying, so much pain, so much heartache. It's definitely something I won't forget. I have to find out for sure. I need to find out for sure if Sorte is really dead. I gotta talk to Alphonse. I don't know how. Hopefully, I'll just maybe run into him or something. I mean, I am close to the clubs now. As she moves over to the window of the apartment and just peers back a little bit behind the blackout curtains at the building across the street and the people milling around outside. It is downtown on a Friday night after all, and it's fairly busy. Probably not as busy as it will get. It's still fairly early in the night. Yeah, not tonight though. Tonight I'm gonna sit here and enjoy this space. Maybe even enjoy being alone, although I won't be alone for very long. Aaron said that he and James need a place to stay till they find a new haven. I knew that might happen with the demolition and stuff going on in the projects. I already got Flash out of there because his apartment was abandoned, so it could have been any day. He could have been dead. But I gave Aaron the address. I hope he shows up. I've been trying to give him space. Been trying not to hassle him too much, but I miss him. I hope that I get to see him soon, hopefully tonight. And she sits in silence for a little while, moving from the window back over to the couch. Still looking around the room almost in disbelief that, at least for right now, it's hers. Her thoughts go back to her conversation with Yvette. I can't let them down. I can't let myself down. I have to be able to be there at that opening night of the New Elysium. I have to be. If I'm not, then I'm just gonna fade into the background and just be another failed Bruja. I don't want that to happen. I can't let that happen. And as she sits there contemplating that and hoping that Aaron will show up, that's where we'll end.